Aquarius. Hello, welcome. My name is Tina. We are here today to do your monthly reading. This is for December 2024. So let's dive in. We're going to start off by pulling a message from the Inner Peace deck. Okay. Show me one message that would be the most beneficial for Aquarius this month. Okay. Eliminate distractions. Stop shining light on things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? So each of these cards comes with a divine assignment for you. So I'm going to read that for you right now. When you let go of what is taking your energy, fears, worries, self-sabotaging patterns, and habits, you will regain confidence in yourself by bringing your full power back. No longer are you leaking energy or expending aspects of yourself. Pulling back energetically helps you create clear boundaries. Carve out a line for what you will and will not allow in your life. You've drawn this card as a reminder that you have been giving your power away by not creating clear boundaries. Have you been saying yes when you really want to say no? Have you been feeling like you're being taken advantage of or overthinking situations in hopes that others will show up in a way you need them to? When you are not clear about your position, others can take advantage of you, even unknowingly, which causes rifts in your relationships. Be clear with yourself about what you need. The most kind, caring people first tend to their own needs and have clear boundaries, because when they do, they know they can show up even more fully in the service of others. Beautiful. Okay, Aquarius, let's dive into some tarot. All right, I will remind you that I do have personal readings available. You can find the link to my website for those in the description. And I remind you of this because these are communal energy readings. So I tap into the strongest energies for the collective. And sometimes that doesn't resonate with you, okay? I can't tap into people's specific, minute energies unless everybody is going through those same things, okay? So the point is that don't try to force something to fit that doesn't. But I will advise you, if it doesn't resonate today, this is a monthly reading, so it has some time to work through. Come back in 2 weeks and check it and check your messages. Or better yet, just book a personal reading. I keep them really affordable for everyone, so it's attainable. All right, energy surrounding Aquarius for December 2024. Please show me the energy for Aquarius. Oops, it's right there. Okay. So I'm going to lay all the cards down and then we will discuss them, okay? Overall energy for Aquarius for December. Justice. Gonna be a big month. I already feel it. Okay, recent past for Aquarius. King of Pentacles. Central or core issue for Aquarius for December. King of Swords. Well, that's you, Aquarius. What challenge might Aquarius face this month? King of Pentacles, very interesting. This deck has both two versions, kind of a more feminine and a more masculine energy of the kings. And you pulled both of them like bookmarks. Very interesting. Okay. What fear might Aquarius face this month? The Empress. What does Aquarius not see coming in December? Two of Pentacles. And what is the outcome of December for Aquarius? Oops, it jumped a little too much. We're going to redo that. Outcome. The Hanged Man. Okay, let's just very quickly look at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands. Okay, the bottom of the deck for me is the subtle undercurrent of energy. It's usually kind of pre-existing energy. Nine of Wands talks about resilience. It's often referred to as the wounded warrior. You've felt like you've been in battle or just had to fight to keep going and such. You're kind of exhausted, but you're still standing. That's where the resilience comes in. You're still standing, okay? So that's acknowledging that it hasn't been the toughest of routes, but you're still there. You're still in it. Okay, starting off with a bang, the overall energy this month is the Justice card, Major Arcana. You got 3 major arcanas here, so it's a pivotal month for you, I'd say. So Justice is all about things coming back into the balance, and it's faded. When you see this card and it's major arcana, it's like the universe is like, okay, it's time. Let's bring things back into balance. And you see on this side, she's holding that sword of truth, the Ace of Swords. Clarity, insight, truth. So what does that mean? Well, it just means things are going to be put back into balance for you, whether you like it or not. A lot of times what this means is dealing with a kind of a karmic situation. Not always. Not always. A lot of times it is, though. Kind of about that. The universe saying it's time to resolve this. It's time for you to, you have learned this lesson, this life lesson, and it's time to now move on, even if it's hard, okay? So, recent past, you are in, we're going to talk about these two together. The recent past, King of Pentacles, and your challenge, King of Pentacles. So the first thing that jumps out, there's two strong things. I think some of you are facing both of these issues. This month is dealing with something of commitment. Also, it can be a challenge of your abundance and wealth and seeing yourself as successful. Yeah, so for those of you that it resonates of a commitment issue, this might be a little, your relationships. Commitment doesn't always have to mean just a romantic relationship. It can be commitment to a career or work life or family. So keep that in mind. But also it can mean a committed relationship in the romantic sense, that it's something you've been in, okay? And now it's becoming a challenge for you. So, central or core issue, it's your card, King of Swords. So are you having a hard time looking at something unemotionally with logic? Are you having a hard time with that? This is a card, I think that if you've been having a hard time in the past, this is your month where you step and you grab that sword of truth and start seeing things a little less emotionally and more as, I got to do what I got to do. Logically, I need to take charge of my life in this way. If the King of Pentacles is the challenge, logically, you need to deal with that. Embrace your mental energy and not the emotional. And here in your fears, the Empress, very interesting. Major Arcana. So the Empress is, it's really a beautiful energy. It makes me feel like this is a person in your life. Is there somebody that, male or female, don't look at gender. Is there somebody in your life that you look at as this Empress, and it's a fear of yours, either fear of you going towards it or fear of you losing it, or I don't know. You tell me. It can also be, if this is your energy, it can be a fear of actually really nurturing a situation. The Empress is the creator. She's the Queen of Queens. She embodies the power of all the queens. She's the counterpart of the Emperor. She's the softer side of the Emperor, basically. And what I mean by softer side, she has more finesse, a little more nurturing capability, but she's the creative energy. It's also all about self-love. So if for some of you, if you're having a hard time just loving yourself enough to make certain changes in your life, this is saying you really need to face that. Face that with logic. What you don't see coming. Two of Pentacles. Choices. It can also mean the Two of Pentacles identify very much so with balance and flow. And we did get this. We got balance being restored. So maybe what you don't see coming is that your life is going to kind of start flowing once you start implementing some of this. And I want to jump to the outcome, okay? Because I think it plays into this, of the Hangman. You are going to step back and gain new perspective on your life, I think. I don't even think I mean, let's say a situation, since we're talking about people, but I kind of feel like with this, it's just a big picture thing. You're going to have that aha moment this month, I think, of what you really want. And isn't it interesting that we pulled this card at the beginning, kind of, you know, stop distracting yourself with things that don't matter to you ultimately. You know, you need to start asking yourself, how do I reclaim my power? How do I live more authentically for myself? How do I live unapologetically for myself and make myself feel empowered and good? Make myself feel love, like I am powerful and nurturing and a creator. How do you make yourself feel like you are a creator? Yeah, I think you're just going to kind of have some harsh truths with yourself. I don't think other people are delivering harsh truths to you. I think you are delivering them to yourself in this King of Swords. I think you are I think you're going to be, and do you see how the bird is over his eye? It's seeing clearly. You know, the bird's vision is so acute. It's seeing clearly, seeing with new perspective. Yeah, I mean, I think change is happening for you. Change is happening for you. And it might seem a little scary or intimidating. I think it's long overdue, is what the vibe I get off of this is, long overdue. And you're going to come away at the end. You might show up in the early stages of the month saying, "What? I'm not ready for this," but I think you're going to end it like seeing things in a new way. You're going to be like, "Oh, God, why didn't I do this a long time ago?" So, Aquarius, I really hope this was helpful. Drop me a comment if it resonates with you. This was a kind of an interesting read, big read. I think it's pivotal in your life. So, with that, I hope you choose to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do, I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.